What's up guys, it's Daveincid. I'm very happy to introduce you to my increased Realism Megapack August update. A major focus for this month concerns the current economic situation in the world. This has been updated to mid-July. Turkey and Sri Lanka in particular have been negatively affected. Many nations are also affected to a lesser extent. This results in fluctuations of 5 to 10% in their financial performance. In their game, you notice this through lower ticket prices or lower sponsorship income. Merchandise revenue can also be slightly lower. Major changes in terms of finances have been made in the top 5 nations in Europe, so Germany, England, Spain, Italy and France. The goal was to achieve a financially balanced game world even after 20 or 30 years. This means that the account balance, salaries as well as transfer fees received and paid are in a balanced cycle. With one exception, it has not worked badly so far and has only been optimized. The exception is Spain. In Spain, there are very complex salary rules, some of which I don't really understand if they have been implemented correctly. There is also a debate on this in the SI forum, some of which is very emotional. My gut feeling tells me that the rule is correctly implemented, but I can't present any facts. La Liga wants to educate its clubs to sustainable management. Sounds absurd according to the latest news, but the league's financial fair play system is very strict, which in itself is very positive, but leads to the fact that their growth is slowed down too much. In a nutshell, clubs spend less money than they actually could. You can see the effects very clearly in a test save without mods. In this save, only the first division of the top 5 nations were loaded as playable. In 25 years, not a single Spanish club has been able to win the Champions League. They are 5th in the 5 years ranking, way behind England and even France. The transfer fees paid are rather low compared to nations like England, Germany or Italy. Not a single transfer has made it into the list of record transfers. Spain, especially the top clubs, even have a positive transfer balance. They take in more money through sales than they spend. This is far from the real situation. In the last 5 years, La Liga has made a transfer deficit of over 700 million euros. With the mods, this behavior is now more realistic. Top clubs are now able to spend more money. This is also noticeable in the 5 years ranking. Spain is now much more competitive. It is important for me to emphasize that this problem was already greatly mitigated with the July update. With the improved transfer behavior, I was able to improve this even more in the August update. A large test game with over 50 playable nations in the year 2045 can be downloaded on Patreon. In addition, you support me in creating better quality updates, so it's definitely worth a look. Link is in the description. However, the league regulations are only one part of the problem. For all clubs, not only in Spain, there is a salary limit of 6 million per week. This is easily visible with a third-party editor like FM Scout Editor. This leads to clubs having to sell players first if they have already reached the salary limit, regardless of their transfer budget or account balance. This can lead to clubs that are close to the salary cap making illogical decisions at first sight. That's why I slightly lowered the salaries in Spain. Which is a pity, because it doesn't quite reflect the total costs of the squad. In the end, I was able to make Spain a bit stronger again with the adjustments, which is especially important to weaken the English dominance. My request for SI for FM23, please increase this fixed limit by 10 to 20%, so that the AI can spend 7 million per week and not only 6. So that the top clubs get closer to today's salaries. Thank you. In addition to these changes, a total of over 10 other files have been improved or extended. For compatibility reasons, some changes have also been removed. For example, Kylian Mbappe's monster contract, as this is now also shown in the update of Pro from FM Scout. I also created new awards, slightly adjusted the player development and new gens, improved ticket prices, adjusted the transfer behavior of some clubs, and much more. I don't have time, talent, and motivation to go into all the changes in detail. Making a video like this is pain in. For the September update, I think I've planned some very interesting changes with a big wow effect. It's getting hot, like the weather in Europe. So don't miss it, subscribe to the channel, leave a like and play Football Manager. Cheers, Daveincid.